back to my channel. This week I wanted to upload a video in celebration that on September 27th, it is September 27th, right? But this week I hit 1 year of being on YouTube, and it's kind of funny because I've been wanting a channel for so long, and when I finally started it, it was just out of the blue. One day I was just ready to start filming, and I started filming when I was driving my car. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, so to celebrate my 1 year of being on YouTube, I wanted to do a video that was a tag that I saw going around YouTube. And I think I saw Manny MUA do it, and I think Jacqueline Hill did it. A couple of people did it that I'm subscribed to. So I wanted to do it too, and it is the 20 random facts about me tag. So if you guys are interested in seeing 20 random facts about me, then just keep watching. First random fact about me is I have a huge pet peeve when people don't use their turn signal in their car. I don't know what it is, but it like makes me freak out a little bit, and it's definitely a pet peeve. Like, you need to use your turn signal. It can cause an accident, and I'm also very nervous that you're gonna get pulled over by a police officer. So put your damn turn signal on. Kyle. Second random fact about me is when I was little backstory here. When I was little, I was learning how to use a ear cleaner, a Q-tip. That's another thing I have a problem with. I can never remember the word Q-tip. I was cleaning my ear next to my bathroom door, and my mother walked in. Yeah, and it was as bad as it sounds. The door, when my mom opened the door, it hit my arm, and the Q-tip went deeper into my ear. And ever since that day, I cannot clean my ears around anyone. Like, I have to be far away from the door, and I get nervous when anybody's around me, so I never clean my ears in front of anyone. Like, I have to be alone because I'm just like nervous that that's gonna happen again. I don't know why. That's always been ever since that day. Fact number 3. When I was in high school, I used to weigh, how much do I weigh right now? I used to weigh about 40 pounds heavier than what I do right now. You know, I wasn't super overweight. I'm 5'6", and I was around 168 pounds. So for me, that was a little bit too much weight on my body, and I didn't feel comfortable in clothes. And if you guys, I'm not sure if I had mentioned it in a previous video. I think I've been pre-recording, so I'm kind of losing track of what I've posted. But, you know, I used to go to school with my sister, and my sister always had this like rockin' body, and she still does. And, you know, I love that about her, but for myself, it just, I don't know, I guess it just made me look at myself differently. So I kind of was insecure about my body, and I've always had like issues with that. So for my prom, I knew I always wanted to drop weight so that I was comfortable in my prom dress. So I lost like 40 pounds for my prom, and I've been trying to keep it off, and it has been staying off. But yeah, so I lost 40 pounds in high school because I wanted to look good for my prom. Random fact number 4. I have a huge fear of sharks. I will not go into the ocean. I think I mentioned this in another video. I won't go into the ocean when I go to the beach. I strictly go to the beach to tan and be in the sand, and that's it. I love looking at the ocean. I love the way it sounds. I love the way it smells. I love the way it looks, but I am not going in there. People think that I'm like crazy and, oh, you know, a shark's not gonna come eat you. You know how much of a chance you have of getting eaten by a shark? Listen, with everything that's been on the news lately and how many great whites they're finding in my area, I'm not going into the water. It was bad. Like, it's probably bad to the point where I can't even be in a swimming pool by myself. I know that sounds so ridiculous and stupid, but I can't even be in a pool by myself because I get nervous. Like, just being around a lot of water freaks me out. Fact number 5. I don't remember how many years ago this was, but one day I was eating something. I don't remember what I was eating, but I was using a fork. And the forks that I have, I'm not sure if all forks are like this, but if you look at the parts of the fork that come out. I'm not sure what to call them, but you know, the part that you eat with, those long pieces aren't completely round. The one that I had at the time, it was almost like a square shaped at the end. It's kind of hard to explain, but anyway, I bit down on the fork the wrong way and I chipped my front tooth, this one right here. So I had this chip in my tooth and I was freaking out because it's in the very front and I'm like, what am I gonna do? So thank God I went to the dentist, and one of my aunts that she works there, she's my dental hygienist, she was kind of like helping me out on what I should do, and they had to actually shave my teeth down a little bit to get them even again. So I actually didn't get a fake tooth on top or like any fillings or anything. They literally just took a file and shaved my teeth upwards a little bit. So my teeth are actually a little bit longer than this. But yeah, I had to shave my teeth down because I had a chip in my tooth. Random fact number 6. This one's kind of funny and ridiculous at the same time. So when I was in high school, I was never that person that was like, oh, I know I want to do this for the rest of my life and I'm going to go to this college. And I didn't know anything. And till this day, I still don't know exactly what I want to do. So when it was time for me to pick a college, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, except for the fact I knew I didn't want to go to the same college as my sister. My sister went to a private college, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I've always been to private school, so I wanted to go to a public college. So the first public college that I went to go look at was William Patterson University. And when I went there, the first thing that I saw was there was hot people everywhere. I'm not even kidding you. There was hot guys everywhere. There was even hot girls. Like, everybody was just pretty and like looked great. And the college colors were black and orange. And at the time I used to love the color orange. So I was like, you know what? This is going to be my college. So basically I chose my college based off of how great people looked and the colors. But it turned out great. I found my husband. All right, random fact number 7. Why do I keep doing this? Random fact number 7 is I do have anxiety. I remember the first anxiety attack I ever got. I was about 14 years old, and I was at a cheering game because I used to cheer when I was in grammar school, and all of a sudden I remember I was just sitting on the bleachers. There was nothing that brought it on, and I just started getting a scared feeling. The best way I can describe an anxiety attack for people that don't have them is when you're in the moment of being scared by someone, and the second that you don't know what it is and you're just so scared for that 1 second, that's what it feels like, and it feels like you're stuck in that moment until it's over. So it's really horrible. I wish they didn't exist, but they do. And I get them less often now than I used to beforehand, but I guess it also is brought on by stress. So yeah, I get anxiety attacks. Number 8. Random fact number 8 about me is kind of stemming off of number 7. So I had to find something to basically calm down my anxiety and something that I could just do to take care of it and to take care of myself. So I found meditation. I love, love, love to meditate. There is an app that I use. It's called Guided Mind, and I believe it's still like a yellow app icon, and it has a leaf on it. And I love it because I love meditation in general. I love anything that's like therapeutic and oils and candles. I love all of that. But what I really love about the guided meditation is I'm not a person that can just sit down and just think to myself about my life and stuff with just random music. I need a voice telling me what I should think of and this and that and so on and so forth. When I listen to the guided meditations on the app, it just brings you to a different place, and it calms you down. You forget about everything that's going on, and I listen to it almost every single night before I go to sleep. So I love to meditate. Random fact number 9 is I used to have my tongue pierced. I, for years, saw my sister got her tongue pierced first. She's 3 years older than I am, and of course I was too young to get it at the time. So, you know, I always wanted to like figure out who I was as a person. Like, I love people that are so sweet, but I love people that are so like badass at the same time, you know? So I always thought that having a tongue piercing looked so cool. So for my 18th birthday, or my 19th birthday, I had a choice to either get my tongue pierced or my belly button pierced. And I chose my tongue piercing. So that was an experience within itself. I got it pierced in Staten Island at the time, and I was so scared to sit down in the chair because just think about something getting driven through your tongue. It's like terrifying. But I went in, I did it, and surprisingly it didn't hurt that bad at all, and it healed in like 3 days. So I had that in for about 3 or 4 years, and then I hit the job market after I graduated college, and I knew that I just had to take it out. I just looked at pictures of myself and things like that, and I just didn't like the way that it looked on myself, and I wanted a different image for like when I started my job and all this stuff. So I have nothing against it. I mean, I still love piercings and all that, but for me personally, I had to take it out. So yeah, I used to have my tongue pierced. Random fact number 10 is my favorite nail polish color is the color white. I love white nail polish. I think it looks good on everybody, and it makes your nails look clean. So I love it, and it also makes you look like extra tan. I love, love, love the color white. It just goes with everything. It goes with like any color that you want to wear for the day. It goes with a dressy outfit, a dress down outfit, and like I said, it looks good on everybody, every skin tone. It just looks awesome. Oh, okay, this one's kind of funny. Random fact number 11 is I do not like to wait for dessert. After I finish eating my meal, I can be so full, but I need dessert like right then and there. I hate waiting for dessert. That's like another pet peeve of mine. And I know you guys go through this too. You guys go to parties or like weddings or whatever it is that you're going to, and you eat, and then you guys have to wait like 7 hours for the cake or whatever dessert you're gonna have. That's so annoying to me. I want it now. Like, I need dessert right after I eat. I love, love, love dessert. Random fact number 12 is when I get super emotional about whatever it is that's going on, normally, like back in the day, I never used to cry about anything. And for some reason, the past 2 or 3 years, I cry for everything. If somebody can explain that to me, that would be amazing, because I just hate crying. You know, if other people cry, it doesn't bother me. Like, I'm good with consoling you. I'm good. But when it comes down to me crying, I hate it. Like, I just hate the whole process of crying. My makeup gets messed up, and I have like that Kim K face. I love Kim K, by the way, but no, the crying face isn't cute. When I get emotional about something, the worst thing that you can do to me is hug me. Because, and I know that sounds weird, but since I'm not used to like just crying all the time, I try to hold everything in. And some people are like, you know, that's really unhealthy or whatever, but for me, since I don't like crying, I like to just keep everything in, so I'll try to stop myself from crying. And the worst thing is like when somebody hugs me, because then it's just like overload and I can't hold it in. So then I just end up crying, and it's just like the worst. So if I'm ever emotional about something and I'm telling you that I don't want to talk about it or anything, it's not that I'm trying to be rude. It's just I'm trying to gather my emotions before it all spills out. Random fact number 13. I love to draw. I am not the best at drawing, but even when I was a kid, I loved to draw. I have a book of my drawings somewhere, but to be honest, I don't remember where it is. And another fact is that like I don't draw from my mind. I have to look at something and then draw it. I'm better at doing that. And then I can kind of add my own flavor to it to change it up a little bit so that I can say, yeah, this is my artwork. But I love to draw. I think that it's so creative. It puts my mind at ease. It's almost like therapeutic for me, so I love it. Random fact number 14 is I don't like wearing shorts. I personally do not like wearing shorts, dresses, capris, anything that shows my legs off. Like, my legs aren't my most favorite part of my body, but like I just don't like wearing anything that exposes my legs because I feel too exposed. Like, I don't know if that's like weird, but I don't know. I love shorts. I love the way they look. I love dresses and I love the way they look, but I personally just feel too exposed. Like, I feel like I'm naked almost if I have that stuff on, and it just makes me uncomfortable. So I would rather wear a pair of jeans or leggings or something like that. Fact number 15. I am super shy when it comes to the person that I like. I was never really the big dater girl. Like when I was single, I didn't really go on like a ton of dates. A lot of people think that, you know, I've dated so many people and I'm just like so this and so that, but no. When I run into someone that I like, and it's like, I've been faced with that scenario before. I've seen somebody that I thought was really, really cute, and my friend knew who they were, and she was like, oh, let's go up and talk to him. And I'm like, no. Like, I just have diarrhea out the mouth after that. Like, every word that comes out of my mouth, I stumble over. I'm super, super shy, and I just get so, like, I just want to crawl under a rock and die. Like, I just can't talk to somebody that if I like them. It's just, like, really weird, because I have my man. Fact number 16, I was obsessed with the movie What a Girl Wants with Amanda Bynes. It's like this movie, spoiler alert if you haven't watched it. It's about this girl who, you know, grew up with her mom. Her father was never around, and then she ended up finding out that her father was like this big time, like, not like prince or king, I forget what it is, but he's like, plays a major role in another country, so she goes to find him, and it's just like an awesome movie. But along the way, she finds this guy that is so freaking hot. His name in real life is Oliver James Hudson. I used to have such a big crush on him. I used to watch that movie at least twice a day for like 2 years straight when I was younger. So I love that movie. Till this day, I'll still watch it every once in a while. It just brings back good memories from when I was a kid. Random fact number 17, I love to paint. I'm horrible at it when it comes to like a canvas, unless I'm taking one of those classes that they show you step by step, like one of the painting and wine classes, which is awesome, by the way. If you haven't gone, you should go. But I love painting ceramics. So you'll go in, you'll pick something out, and then you get to paint it however you want to paint it. Whether if it's like a vase, a cup, a box, something. I actually went and did it with a friend of mine a couple weeks ago, and I wanted a plate to put jewelry on. So let me grab it, I'll show you what it looks like. So by the end of the session, this is the plate that I painted. I did it black on this side, and the paint has almost like little sand, like colored pieces of sand in it. So that's the dots on the back of the plate. So this side was all black, and then I wanted black and white stripes. I love black and white together. I think it just reminds me of Sephora, and I love it. It's very chic to me. So yeah, I painted this myself. So after you paint whatever you pick, they're gonna cure it for you so it can be shiny, and then you can take it home like a week later or something. Fact number 18, I used to be obsessed with tanning. I used to love to be tan. Like if I could stay this color forever, I'd be okay with that because I'm super fair. But I had an incident when I was younger. It was like the 2 days before a Christmas ball in high school, and I went to go tanning. And if you've never been tanning, there's like different lotions you can use, and there's one called a tingler. I think they're still called tinglers. And what it is when you put it on your body, it makes the blood rush to the surface of your skin, so it will turn you red. And what it does is it helps your tan set in a lot deeper to your skin. I cannot use that. I tried it on a small portion of my body once because my sister had it, and it burned like a mother. So I, went to this place and I was like, listen, I just need a little tan for this dance I'm going to, but do not give me a tingler lotion. I can't use it. So the guy was like, oh, okay, here you go. Here's some packets, whatever. So there was 2 packets that he gave me. They looked exactly the same. Exactly the same. So I used one. Awesome. So I went back for another tanning session and I used the other packet, and lo and behold, I put that lotion head to toe, and I stepped into the UV bed, and the next thing I know, like literally 10 seconds later, once the UV lights hit my skin, I was burning from head to toe. It was bad. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God. So my dad would laugh at this story because he was the one who took me tanning. I literally ran out of that place half naked, and I was screaming at the guy at the front counter because I told him, I was like, oh my God, I have a dance in a couple of days and I'm gonna look like a mess because you gave me this lotion. It was horrible. So ever since then, I don't go tanning. So fact number 19 is every time I come out of the shower, I cannot have wet ears. If my ears are wet and it just feels so goopy and like disgusting. I hate that. So I have to, like, as soon as I get out of the showers, that's the first thing I do. I clean my ears away from everybody. I take either like a small little hand towel or a tissue paper, and I go all around on the inside of my ears, everything. Especially because after you wash your hair, like you shampoo it and everything, sometimes conditioner can get like stuck in my ears, and that makes it even worse. So I have to have clean ears. And last random fact, number 20, is I do not like eating outside. I'm so like black and white. I'll tell you why. I love some things, like for instance, the outside. Nature, I think it's beautiful. I love it. It's like soothing, but I don't want to be in it. Like I would rather eat inside. I don't like to be like hot and eating, especially if I'm eating something hot. And another thing that I just can't stand about eating outside is the bugs. That's probably the worst part, is like the bug phobia that I have. So I'd rather just eat inside. So guys, that's it for my 20 random facts. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for everybody who's seen me grow in the last year of being on YouTube. It's definitely been a journey, and it's been an exciting one. I've learned a lot through other people and on my own. So if you guys ever need a video on how to start a channel or anything like that, let me know. I'll definitely do that for you. And thank you again so much for all my great subscribers. I think within a year I hit 133 as of right now when I'm filming this. So I'm super excited about that, and I hope to do a lot more for you guys this coming up year. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Also, this is what happens when I'm left with like 10 extra minutes to get ready, and I wanted to add some color to my no makeup look, and I came up with this. Alright, so I have everything written down in my phone to try to keep everything organized. I'm just all over the place. And it sounds as bad as it does sound. What? And, excuse me. Wow. Random fact number 9. Sorry, my camera's blinking. I always have to check. Yeah, so what was the fact that I was even talking about? I don't remember. Fact, I keep looking down. Random fact number 14. I don't remember what I just read. Yeah. I didn't have a lot of game back in the day. Okay, I have to switch SD cards.